As the US struggles with racial equality in 2021, the rights of those with African roots who live to the south of the border aren't a pressing issue for government officials. But that's not for a lack of black people. 2.5 million people here identify as Afro-Mexican, as counted for the very first time in Mexico's 2020 census. Yet their issues are largely ignored. Living mostly in communities in the states of Veracruz and Oaxaca, poverty-stricken regions where even high school infrastructure is rare, black Mexicans who seek better opportunities in other parts of the country say they regularly face racism. Sosima Serrano left her community in Oaxaca when she was 14. Now 60, she has lived a lifetime of racial abuses in Mexico City.
There is a lot of racism here. Wherever I go, people will tell me how ugly I am or how ugly my skin color is. I respond that it won't rub off on them, but it makes me feel bad. I even generally avoid social events with friends for fear of discrimination.
Mexico's federal Congress only formally recognized Afro-Mexicans as an ethnic group in 2019, despite their having first arrived here at the same time as Europeans, with the Spanish conquest 500 years before. Indeed, a common complaint by black Mexicans is that the rest of the country is often incredulous that they share a nationality.
I often have problems with migration authorities here, who detain me, telling me that my features are Salvadoran or Cuban, so I have to carry my official papers on me constantly.
Wilner Metelus is Mexico's foremost activist for Afro-Mexican rights and has been detained countless times by migration authorities as he travels the country. He says there is still a long way to go.
It cannot be the case that in the 21st century Afro-Mexicans are not even free to travel around their own country. My colleagues and I are working constantly to create a public consciousness around the terrible and invisible problem of racism in Mexico.
Yet, despite the racism she has faced over the course of a lifetime, Sosima says she's prouder than ever of her Afro-Mexican identity.
Of course I'm proud. Even with all the discrimination, I know how to defend myself.
Alistair Baverstock, CGTN, Mexico City.